It begins at dawn. The familiar crinkle of a milk packet, the thin plastic cup holding our morning chai. Throughout the day, it follows us. The wrapper on a biscuit, the bag for our vegetables, the bottle of water we grab on a hot afternoon. For decades, single-use plastics have woven themselves into the very fabric of modern Indian life, offering unparalleled convenience at an incredibly low cost. They became the silent, indispensable companions to our fast-paced world. But this convenience has come at a staggering price. A price we are only now beginning to comprehend. This is not just an Indian story. It's a global predicament. Yet in a nation of over 1 billion people, the scale is monumental. The very items designed for a fleeting moment of use are creating a permanent scar on our landscape. This isn't just a problem of waste management. It's a crisis of consumption that chokes our cities, poisons our sacred rivers, and infiltrates the very air we breathe and the food we eat. The numbers are staggering. India now generates over 3.5 million tons of plastic waste annually. To put that in perspective, it's the weight of nearly 500,000 elephants. Almost half of this is single-use plastic, items designed to be thrown away after minutes, yet engineered from materials that will outlive us all. They don't biodegrade. They simply break down into smaller and smaller toxic particles, persisting in our environment for centuries, a legacy of our disposable culture. Once used, single-use plastics rarely make it to recycling plants. Most end up in overflowing landfills, or worse, in rivers and oceans. They choke drains, pollute groundwater, and release toxic chemicals as they break down. India's solid waste management system is already under pressure, and plastics make the challenge even harder. Solid waste management in India depends on segregation at the source: wet, dry, and hazardous. But when plastic waste mixes with organic waste, recycling becomes almost impossible. This increases the load on local municipalities, adds to landfill volumes, and drains public funds. Open burning of plastic waste releases harmful gases like dioxins and furans, worsening air quality. Faced with a growing mountain of plastic waste, the Indian government recognized the need for a decisive response. In a landmark move on July 1, 2022, a nationwide ban on specific single-use plastics came into effect. This bold step targeted items with low utility and high littering potential, from straws and cutlery to packaging films. As a key part of the Swachh Bharat mission, the policy aims to cut pollution at its source, signaling an end to the era of disposable convenience. But legislation is only one part of the solution. The real magic is happening on the ground, where innovation turns waste into wealth. In Tamil Nadu, the pioneering work of Dr. Rajagopalan Vasudevan has led to thousands of kilometers of durable plastic roads, built by mixing shredded plastic with bitumen. Elsewhere, communities create eco-bricks for construction, and entrepreneurs are transforming discarded PET bottles into high-quality fabric, weaving a new circular economy for fashion. This transformation is a collaborative symphony. It involves NGOs organizing cleanup drives, the crucial role of informal waste collectors, the kabadiwalas, who form the backbone of recycling, and the conscious choices made by individuals to segregate waste at home. These collective actions prove that change is not just possible, but already underway. It's a movement powered by the participation of every citizen. The fight against single-use plastics isn't just about managing waste, it's a defining challenge of our time. We've seen how a material designed for convenience now chokes our rivers, litters our streets, and infiltrates the very ecosystems that sustain us. From the Himalayas to the Indian Ocean, our plastic footprint tells a story of consumption without consequence. But this story doesn't have to end here. This fight is about reclaiming our environment. It's about the kind of planet we want to leave behind, a world where nature thrives, unburdened by our throwaway culture. The power to change this narrative lies with each of us. Every choice we make, carrying a cloth bag, reusing a bottle, saying no to plastic straws, sends a powerful message. These gestures are the seeds of a revolution. When millions of us make these conscious decisions, we create a ripple effect that transforms markets and shifts cultural norms. It's in choosing products with minimal packaging and demanding corporate accountability. These individual actions accumulate, building unstoppable momentum toward a cleaner, sustainable India. Let's be the generation that ends the plastic story and begins an era of responsibility. This is our chance to innovate, to build a circular economy where resources are valued and waste is designed out of the system. Let's work to restore the sanctity of our sacred rivers, protect our diverse wildlife, and ensure our cities are healthy and vibrant. The future is not disposable, it's in our hands.